Data structures is one of the most essential and fundamental concepts in computer science and programming. If you want to work professionally as a developer, you need to be familiar with this concept. This video describes the basic data structure used in computer science and software development. The majority of the programs we use on a daily basis are built on these structures, so knowing them is quite helpful. There are two main categories of data structures. The first one is primitive data structures and the second one is non-primitive data structures. In primitive data structure, is built-in and come by default with the programming language and you can implement them out of the box. A non-primitive data structure is not built-in and don't come by default and you have to code them up if you want to use them. The non-primitive data types are defined by the programmer. An array is a collection of items stored at the contiguous memory locations. Each item can be accessed through an index number. Arrays always start at index 0, so in an array of 4 elements, we could access the third element using the index number 2. In JavaScript, an object is a collection of key-value pairs. We use curly braces to declare the object, then declare each key followed by a colon and the corresponding value. Thanks to the fact that property names are unique, objects come in handy when we have to separate data based on a unique condition. We can define a queue as a linear data structure that stores data sequentially based on the first in, first out manner. So the data which is inserted first will be removed from the queue first. The name queue comes from the analogy to a queue of customers at a bank. The customer who comes first will be served first, and the one who comes later is queued at the end of the queue and will be served later. Stacks are a data structure that store information in the form of a list. They allow only adding and removing elements under a LIFO pattern. What is the LIFO pattern? LIFO is a method for handling data structure, where the first element is processed last and the last element is processed first. In stacks, elements can be added or removed out of order. They always have to follow the LIFO pattern.